Hello, this is John Kuhn with Southern Exposure Technical Services in association with Barudan America. In today's tutorial, we're going to be discussing how to use the float option in your K-Series embroidery machine. So on the K-Series embroidery machine with the machine in drive, to go and use the float option to go forward and back in the design, you touch on the top bubble where your stitch count is and it brings you to your float screen. And at the bottom left of the screen, you can use the plus or minus buttons to go up and down one stitch at a time, or up and down 1,000 stitches at a time. Or if you press the next button, it'll get rid of those options and bring up how you can go by color, down a color or up a color. Press next again, and it'll bring up the other ones that you started with to begin with, one stitch at a time and 1,000 stitches at a time. And again, if you press next, by color. So when you're done with that, you would press the enter button and it will confirm and move the frame. The other way you can do it is by actually typing in what stitch number you want to go to. Let's say I want to go back to stitch 0 and start the design over. I press 0 and enter, and it moves the frame back to its starting location. Again, that's by pressing the keypad. So if I want to go stitch 700, press 700 and press enter there, and it would take me to stitch 700 in the design, as you can see in the top left where the needle is. Press the keypad again, obviously it goes away. And you know, it's very important to know that you're in float with that orange amber lit light on, as well as the beige screen that is surrounding the edge of the design. You are still in float. And people make the big mistake of always pressing the home button to exit out, but it doesn't take you out of float. As you can see here, you're still in drive by the solid green, but you're still in float by the orange amber light still on. So if you press that start button, all it's going to do is just make the needle, it's just going to make the machine run without the needle going up and down. So you need to go back to float and press drive if you make that mistake. There it is. You are out of float and you're now in drive. The screen is green and you will be ready to rock and roll. So it's really that simple to use the float function, and it does take a little bit of practice and understanding of what it is you're pressing, and just take your time with it. So it can be very useful to get to and from a certain section of a design if you need to redo something after you've taken it off the machine and used a Peggy stitch eraser or something like that to get it cleaned up. So if you have any other questions, feel free to contact us or give Barudan Tech Support a call, and we'll be able to walk you through these steps again over a phone if need be. Until then, I hope everyone's doing well, have fun, and happy embroidery.